has arrived, so no more headset, and hopefully the sound is a whole lot better, at least with my voice. It also means I can do this, and it's all good. All right. Anyway, let's get on with it. So this time we're doing a one endurance challenge on top of the Ironman. So I think the way it's going to work is that we're going to be getting one hit point per level, and we'll probably get around level 12 or so. So we'll end up with a max HP at the end of the game of like 32. So it's going to be a real challenge, especially early on, in the first, say, 2 or 3 levels. As we make our way down to the hub, we're going to have, we might have a really tough time, with, especially with encounters. Hell, we might die in Vault 15. Um, so it's, yeah, I'm going to have to be really careful. So let's get into it here. New game. This guy, so this is going to be Glass Joe, because he cannot take a hit. He's down to 1 endurance. I've got it written over here. So 6 charisma, because he's pretty good to get along with. You sort of, I mean, if you're that frail, then I suppose you have to be pretty good at getting along with people, right? Because you can't afford to get into a fight. Intelligence is really high, and so is agility. And he's going to take small frame because, well, makes sense. It means that he's going to have really bad carry weight, even with like a average strength. He's going to struggle carrying around a lot of heavy weapons and tools and bits and pieces. Let's see, what else? It was fast shot, yeah. So he is really quick. That's sort of my insurance, is that he can't take a hit, but hopefully, well, we're going to make him as difficult to hit as possible. So he's going to start with 10 armor class, which I don't think armor class is a huge deal, because usually people are skilled enough with their weapons that they can hit you if they want to hit you. But, you know, I've got to take every little opportunity for an advantage that I can, as always. It's the name of the game with Ironman. You've got to take every little edge. Yeah, so the other thing with his 10 agility is that he's going to have 10 action points naturally, which is nuts. So if he does get into combat, well, when he does get into combat against guys that are shooting, hopefully he can use those action points to move around and get to cover before he gets shot. Anyway, we're gonna go for energy weapons. Actually, I'm thinking plasma pistol is gonna be his go-to, and speech, because we want to avoid combat whenever we can, for sure, and barter, because if we have good barter, that means that for not much money at all, we can fill out outdoorsman, which is going to be really important for us, obviously. Science and repair, which are going to, repair not so important, but science definitely for the end game, very important. And outdoorsman, that'll be first priority. We're gonna want that straight away as quick as we can get it, because that means less dangerous random encounters we get, including the one I'm really afraid of, at least early on, is going to be raiders, because raiders can spawn with like 10mm pistols and SMGs and stuff, and just take heaps of shots at you before you've really got a chance to respond. So that could be a killer, but yeah, it's going to be sudden death, like I said. So I think we're ready to go. Everything's filled out? Yep. Alright, let's do it.
Ah, you're here. Good. We've got a problem. A big one. The controller chip for our water purification system has given up the ghost. Can't make another one, and the process is too complicated for a workaround system. Simply put, we're running out of drinking water. No water, no vault. This is crucial to our survival. And frankly, I think you're the only hope we have. You need to go find us another controller chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe, okay?
Alright, so here we are. First thing, as always, say hi to Ed. You see Ed. Ed's dead. Godspeed, Ed. You tried. Now, we don't even want to tangle with these rats, if we don't have to. We start with a laser pistol because we tagged energy weapons. I think speech gives us the mentats. Barter, I'm not sure. Maybe Barter gives us a mentat or something. Maybe it gives us nothing. It might just give us nothing because it's so powerful already. We'll take our pistol out for sure. Okay. Let's see if we can just get around these rats. They're not super important to kill because ooh, let's see, we hit them first. Wow, this is not a good start. 3 points. So let's see, we're only starting with 22 HP. Usually you'll start with about 30 or so. 28 to 32, you know, depending. We have significantly less than that. We might end up with with like 32. Alright, see, already we're suffering. Already down to 18 and it's just rats. So I think Vault 15 actually is going to be a big challenge for us. Because those pig rats can really do a lot of damage really quickly. So we'll head over to Shady Sands to begin with. And we'll say hi to Seth first off. Tell us about the rat scorpions, and we'll barter with them. So we'll take his cash and his rope, and we'll give him a couple of flares. This will almost always give you, you know, the value that you need. A couple of flares, and flares are not useful at all, so don't worry about it. We'll save the rat scorpion caves for later, because first we want to head to Vault 15 and arm up with some better weapons we'll find in there. Talk to Katrina. She's quite interesting. She has some interesting things to say. Most of it's just tutorial type stuff, but she does explain to you, if you go through all of her options, and you get free experience. But she'll explain to you that they're from the people in Shady Sands. Came out of Vault 15, which is the vault that we're headed to. Because it was like overcrowded, and there was a conflict where they sort of split into two, and half the vault went out to become like raiders and stuff, and the other half eventually founded Shady Sands. So here's Ian, our buddy. I'm Glass Joe. What do you do here? And could you help me out? Oh, we want to get these directions off of Ian. If you don't do it now, then you can do it another time when he's already your companion. That's fine. But yeah, this is going to be sort of what we're doing after Vault 15. We'll ask if you'll help us out. How about a piece of the action? Yeah. See, we got him free. Because our speech is really good, especially for level 1. And we've got good charisma, which I think helps as well. So Ian's coming with us, and hopefully he'll survive. What we're going to do, because we have science here, because it's at least 40, we can head over here and get a big pile of XP. We head down to the farm, talk to this guy. Curtis, I think his name is? What's your name? Curtis, yeah. So we ask him what he's doing, and then we can explain to him about crop rotation. And he takes our advice, and we get 500 XP. So we've got, what, we got 250 from Katrina. We got 100 from getting Ian to join us. That's 350. So we've got 850 experience for not a lot in Shady Sands already. We haven't really done anything. So it's a great start. Yeah, we're really close to leveling already. So I think when we get to Vault 15, first we'll read our scout book, because we want as much outdoorsman as we can get early on. It'll help us a lot. So Junktown and the hub are already marked on our map because we asked Ian about it. And, oh, we've got an encounter. Red Scorps. Okay, that one's coming for me. That one, I guess it's a toss-up. Now, I think it's going to be more important this game to stay alive rather than it will be to kill stuff. So if we can kite the enemies, see, that one's going for Ian. But if we can kite these guys, and just have Ian hit them as they try to get us, then I think that'll be the go. We missed yet. It's not surprising. We're really... Ooh. Yeah, Ian did 16 points. So the Red Scorpions have 26 HP altogether. I think they've got like 2 damage threshold, so they take 2 damage off of all incoming damage. If you're going to do 8 damage to them, then you'll do 6, you know? So we got to level up already, which is excelente. What do we want to start with? I'm thinking we might... We'll head into speech big time. We definitely want speech. Bardo will want... Because Outdoorsman is important. But they're the cheapest books to buy. Let's head into energy weapons. Because we want a strong backup in case we get cornered. Yeah, in fact, we'll dock speech a bit. Because we won't need that for a while, I don't think. Yeah, yep. We'll do that. We'll keep our laser gun on hand. Because if we need firepower, then we'll have it and we'll be able to hit stuff with it. So just head straight on over here. 415, alright. Yeah, and this Red Scorpion, I think I've had once or twice. It hasn't appeared here. I think it's like a luck check. You gotta have like really high luck. Go in. Do it. Yeah. And we'll take this one's tail. Because we can hand that in to the town doctor back in Shady Sands so he can synthesize an antidote. Now these pig rats. These guys are trouble. Oh, I hit it. Wow. With 19%. Yeah. Yeah, because these guys, they're pretty quick. And they can do a couple of attacks against you. For a decent chunk of damage, like, 6 or 7 damage. If you've got 2 or 3 of them on you, as we've seen in the past, if you've seen the previous streams, they can really mess you up pretty quickly. Let's see if this one's going to turn around. We don't really need to worry about wasting ammo with this gun. You get plenty of 10mm ammo. And actually plenty of ammo for just about everything. Unless you're doing like a weird, limitation. No trading or something. But yeah. See, these big guys are actually not as... Well, I think I'm going to eat these words, but they're not as scary as they look. They're just a little tougher to kill than the pink pig rats. But they're really not too much trouble, because you only face one of them at a time. I'm more scared of the hordes of pig rats. So up here, this is the medical clinic, right by the door. Same thing as in our vault that we'll head back to. Oh, why did I bother? Let's see if we can hit from here. 63. Yeah, so I think we only have like, what is it? 45 in small guns, yeah. Which is not a bad place to start, but we don't have it tagged either. Because we're not going to bother really putting points into small guns. Because as soon as we get to the hub, we can get some ammo for the laser gun. So we did pick up the rope from Seth. That's the one thing you really have to do in Shady Sands every time, is get your rope. Because otherwise you get here, and it says you need a rope to get down, and you're like, oh, okay, fine. Back to Shady Sands. It's just a waste of time. If you know what's coming, then there's no reason not to get it while you're there the first time. Okay, so that one's through the doorway, so it doesn't see us yet. So we haven't taken any damage, which is good. I think 38. I'll take one shot, and then I'll head back. Yeah. That one's running away. That's odd. Let's see. It is harder to hit the critters in here, because it is dark, and that gives you a big penalty. Ooh. 3 and 2? Okay. It gives you a big penalty. Oh. Oh, that could... Oh, Ian!
Your life ends in the wasteland.
Wow. Ian, he did 23 points of damage to us in that one turn. He was going for the pig rat, and he hit us both times for big damage. He did 20... We only had 22 hit points, and he got us for 23 in one round that he wasn't even trying to hit us in. Oh, that's bad. That's bad luck. That's really bad luck. Man, Ian. Traitor. Okay. You know what? Let's just try it again. Let's just dive straight back in. Because it's only been like 15 minutes. So we can go again. That's fine. I did not see that coming. I wasn't expecting Ian to kill us. I was thinking maybe raiders, but no. Alright, fast shot I really like. Especially because we're gonna need all the action points we can get. Because that subtracts one action point from the cost of using guns and stuff. Which leaves more AP left over for, well, another attack, or to be able to maneuver a bit more. So I like fast shot. And small frame. I'm thinking maybe we'll just go all in with good natured. He's a good natured and a fast shot. Nah, we'll do it this way. It's more about his it's more about this than it is about how easy he is to get along with. So we'll do the same thing as before. Energy weapons, speech and fodder. And a glass jar. Oh man, that... I really was not expecting that. We can skip this time. Right, hi Ed. Give me your stuff. Thank you. Let's just zip straight through this, shall we? Yeah, that'll come at us, but that's fine. Bang. Gone. Good start. That's a much better start. Oh, Ian. I mean, he'll hit you every now and then, and it's like kind of annoying because you can deal with it. But even on a normal character, to lose 23 points just like that, that could have killed just about anyone. Let's make our way over to Shady Sands. It'll be like here. Or here. Man. That was nuts. That's really bad luck. And the positioning wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't because we were standing in... Well, I mean, I guess it sort of was because we were standing in the wrong place, but... Ian is usually such a good shot that you don't need to worry about your positioning too bad. He might hit you once, but twice? Twice. He just iced us. That was wild. Okay, Katrina, follow that, thank you. Take this book in here. I don't think there's ever anyone inside this house, so nobody can see us do this. Be a scumbag and steal people's books and eat them. Head over to Ian. We do need his firepower, that's the thing, is that he's gonna be our buddy. We're definitely gonna need him and his help in combat. And we'll head over here to do the oh boy. Crop rotation stuff. Alright, I think we can get a bit further than Vault 15 with glass chair here. Okay, let's head out. We've got our rope. We got Ian. We got the crop rotation. Oh man. Oh man. didn't even have a chance to, like... Because the pig rat hit us for, like... I don't know. 2 or 3 damage, right? So we were still fine. Like, there was no call to heal up, but man. Man, oh man. That was really rough. Just bad luck. 2 red scorpions. Ian? Ian? Did we get Ian? I thought we did. We didn't get him! We didn't get him! I just zipped straight through that conversation and assumed that we had him. Alright, let's head back then. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. Until morning and 2 hours. Okay. Okay, well let's barter with him then. Did I even ask? I'm doubting myself now. Okay, so I'm going to assume that we asked him to help out and he said no. So if you ask him a second time and he says no again, then you're locked out of having Ian. So we'll do the other thing. We'll pay the man some caps. How about, deal. Yep. He wants 100 caps. Okay. Now we're ready. Oh man, that could have been really bad. Coming? Where is it? Ah, that's what that sound was. He was opening the curtain to come through. Okay. Alright, now let's go. Man, bunch of false starts today. And like the same place. Oh. It's just a merchant and some guards. The merchant doesn't have anything interesting. He just has like some ammo and stuff. Yeah. Might be useful if you're doing like, if you're using a hunting rifle or something, but yeah. You're fine. You go to Shady Sands often? No thanks. Yeah, you can hitch a ride with him and get warped directly to Shady Sands, but it's not important for us. What is important is outdoorsmen. So we don't want to get jumped by raiders. We definitely do not want that to happen. Alright, here we are, it's night time. We're gonna have a harder time, an even harder time, hitting this rad score. Ian's right next to it though, so let's just provoke it and see if we can... Okay, it's going for us. Which means that we can just kite it, because we have mega... Oh! It switched its target, that's interesting. We've got -1% chance to hit. What does that even mean? What would -1%? Okay. That's above my pay grade. I'm not a numbers man. Definitely not. But we do have skill points, a whole pile of them, because we've got really good intelligence. So we're gonna go for... We're just gonna put it all into... all of it? Or maybe put 5 into speech. Just for now. Alright. And we got the tail, we did. Okay. Now I've even had it happen where if you're unlucky, then you can slip down this ladder and take some damage. I think that I've seen that happen once. One of my characters. It was pretty funny. Like, it was only like a handful of damage. Nothing major, but it's cool little touches like that that I love. There's a rat right here. Oh, we hit it. Okay. I was kind of expecting just to mess that up entirely, because our gun skill is so bad. Reload that. Come through here and make sure Ian's with us. Because we don't want to take this thing on alone. The big one rat. Here it comes. 9%? That's not too bad. 7, and we'll hit it again and run away. Yeah, perfect. Alright. We'll take these flares out of here. Just to sell later on. I'm not going to use them. Like I said, they're not useful. See, 5 damage just there. Like, even the little rats are like a significant threat to us. If we get surrounded by rats, oh, that would be the worst. If we got eaten by cave rats, yeah, the early game for this guy is going to be even tougher than usual. it's always a little bit dangerous. If only because you can get overconfident and take chances and just get punished for it. Sliding down there. Okay. That's fine. We'll use the rope just here. And sometimes it doesn't go, but yeah, like that. Sometimes it just doesn't appear. There. It's odd. I don't know why that happens. This guy's already seen us. 7. No, nothing. Let's just stay where we are. We don't want to get in Ian's way. Definitely don't want to get in Ian's way, because we saw what happens. Alright, let's take a stim pack already. I'm not super happy about having 17. We can just take these guys one at a time. And we'll be in a good spot. Oh! Briefly missed and lost our next turn. Oh, my goodness, okay. Yeah, so that thing would have got 2 turns just to hit us if Ian hadn't stepped in there. So he saved us. Let's see, it's down there. Let's see if we can get Ian inside. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. 71%, come on now. Hit it once. Good. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to be struggling a little bit right at the beginning. Because we don't have much health, and our skills are back. So let's see, we've got 24. We started with 23, right? Yeah, so we're literally going up by 1 hit point every level. That's bad. That's bad. You do not want to do that. Especially on Ironman. I always put a few extra points into endurance, you might have noticed. Just because, you know, if you lose a combat, if you get killed, then that's it. And it's very often just, you know, a handful of hit points that makes or breaks it. And it's devastating if you only miss it by a couple of points. Yeah, so down here we picked up the hunting rifle, and here was some ammo for it. Yeah, 15 rounds. So we've got 5 strength, so we can use it effectively because it has 5 strength requirement. So it's a bit more accurate and quite a bit more powerful. So that's what we'll be relying on from here, just for now. There's some more ammo for it up here, so we might as well go and do it. But even that is a risk because there are rats around. Like, I'm not used to feeling this threatened by cave rats, the most basic enemy in the entire game. Got like 6 hit points. Not a whole lot of action points either. But as long as we're careful and we watch out for Ian, we should be okay. Just don't make him angry. Everyone think nice thoughts about Ian, please. Alright. Sometimes it's really scary because this guy will be sitting like right here, and as soon as you come down the lift, he starts combat and goes ham on you. It can be pretty scary. I think I've lost characters to at least one character to that happening because I just wasn't prepared. So it's through there. Where's Ian gone? He's like around here. Oh, there he is. Good. Alright, we'll load it up. Oh, it's seen us already. So because we have the 10, we can take 2 shots and then step out of the doorway. And Ian can see it without hitting us in the back. God willing. 9 and 12. I'm not actually sure how much health these guys have. Probably 20 something. We've just done 21, so that's good. And yeah, there it is. 9, 12, and 8. So it has 29 at most. Interesting. I might have to go through with the character with awareness. Just to check. Just to know exactly how much health it has. Where'd Ian go? Where is he? Odd. Alright, that one's down. And you know what? We'll reload. You get 10 shots to a magazine with this. Easy. Alright. Some ammo there, some 10mm. We can sell that later on. Ooh, nope. Try again. Yeah. Stand on the bones. We'll kill this thing dead. Yeah, and the last one. Cool. Okay. Seems like something was in combat with us. Wasn't letting me in combat. Take 2 clumsy shots at it and fail both times. How much ammo do we have? Probably burning through it, eh? Yeah. Might be good to... Well, we can pick up some extra ammo off of Seth. He has 50 shots. Trade. Oh, that's past the wall. And there's nothing in here. Alright. So in here there's some explosives. And in here there's an SMG. And some ammo. Right. Yeah, that's a time bomb, which can be useful for blowing up locked doors and stuff. In case, you know, your lockpicking fails and you jam the lock or something. You can always blow it open. So it's a good backup, just in case of bad luck. That'll come straight at us. 75, I like it. Okay, good. Another one accurate? Yeah, that one. Got us through the wall. Stand out here. Ian will go for it. So those two are going for Ian. This one's coming for me. 35%. Might as well take the shot out. Ooh. Yep, and it paid off. That's why you take the shot. That one's down. Good. So it's just the cave rat. Ian isn't afraid of any cave rats. That makes one of us. 4, 3. No. Alright. If we head over here, then we'll get this pop up saying that there's no chance that we're going to find a water chip because of this cave in. And it will give us 500 XP, which is pretty solid early game. That's great. So the only things left are a few more rats. There's a first aid skill book up here which we can sell. And in this cabinet there's some magnum ammo for the Desert Eagle, which is the next pistol up. But I tend not to run into the Desert Eagle because the only place that you'll find it early on is at the Raiders camp. And I tend not to do combat at the Raiders camp if I can help it anyway. And by the time you get to the hub, you've just got better options. And you've got enough money to take them. So it's a bit redundant, at least for the way I play. It's pretty cool, but just not needed. And the ammo isn't very valuable either. It's not really worth going out of your way for. What is... Nope. Missed both coin tosses. The rat. See, they are missing us a fair few times. So I think the AC is actually coming through for us there. Ooh, good shot, Ian. Nice. Yep, he's carrying us for sure. Alright. Ooh, we just need, what, 55 more XP? This is there. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright. Let's just get another level before we leave. Sounds good to me. Oh, that's pathetic. You know what? We'll swap to the SMG. Just because we have more ammo for it. We might do better. That one's coming at us. This one doesn't care, but this one is angry. Angry rat. Alright, let's see. One's just gonna... Great, alright. Oh, and we get a perk, yeah. I'm sort of used to the pace of Skilled, where you get them every 4 levels instead of 3. Let's see, awareness, probably don't need. Presence, no. Pickpockets, it's like, it's almost good enough that I would use it. What it does is that when you go into your inventory during combat, it burns 4 action points, and then you can use as many things as you want in your inventory. But the sort of door price to your inventory is 4 AP, and this reduces it to 3, which is pretty decent when you really need your inventory, when you're in trouble and you need all your stim packs. The extra AP feels really good to have. Smooth talker we don't need because we have really high intelligence anyway. So we'll just go for swift learner. That might net us like an extra level over the course of the game. It's not a big deal, but we don't really need any of these things. So we'll go for swift learner. It's a good backup. So I think for now we're going to want speech. We might get that to 100. And the rest we'll put into... Ooh. Maybe barter? What can we get with barter? We can get some good... Yeah, let's go for... No. We should go for energy weapons. For now, because we can pick up another... Yeah, we can pick up another level at Junktown a bit later on. Yeah, we only need 3,000. Yep, that's the right move. So let's head straight back out here the way we came. Got all the XP, all the loot. We got some pretty good loot, actually. It's not a bad place to start. They do load you up. 3 points. See, I'm just feeling every little piece of damage that usually wouldn't be an issue. All the little chip damage, it's adding up really fast. I really do not want to get hit at all. There's that guy, and last one. Good, alright. Let's do it. We'll put that away for now. And in fact, we'll heal while we're here. 1 point at a time. Yep, that's fine. Let's straight back to Shady Sands. And the first thing we want to do is... Oh, let's wait till morning, because Braslow might still be getting up, and he'll be angry if we come in too early. He won't want to talk to us. So Raslo, the town doctor, this guy wants the rat scorpion poison gland, so that he can make an anti-venom. Yeah, and he gives us a sample. And with that sample, we're going to go here to Jarvis? Yeah, Jarvis. Who's Seth's brother. He's been attacked by rat scorpions, and he's sick from the poison. So we'll pour that down his throat and get 400 XP for curing him. He doesn't have anything interesting to say. But he is grateful to the tune of 400 experience. So, you know, well worth doing. Now, we could go straight to the Radscorp Caves from here. Let's talk to Seth. I almost said Jarvis again. Got Jarvis on the brain. And we want to talk to Seth and grab this ammo off of him. That'll be handy for the Radscorp Caves. In just a bit. Let's see. 4? Yeah, perfect. Alright. Good. That's it. So now we've got plenty of ammo for the rifle, which we'll need. What do we want to do first? First, let's head to the vault and use our new speech skills to get some stuff. Alright, we'll start from the entrance. Because if you go through here and go to our medical bay, then, well, we can get some stim packs out of here. Just take all that stuff. And in here, if we talk to this guy, then we can sweet talk him into giving us some help. I need some chemicals. I have an urgent need for them. Alright. Yeah. So he gives us, I think he gives you a psycho and a super stim pack. Yeah. Oh, and some buff out. Wow. Great. Nice. Buff out, not super useful, not important. Super stim pack, not important, but psycho. Psycho might save us. If we're ever going into like some risky combat, I definitely want to pop at least one psycho. Because that gives us an extra 3 agility, which obviously isn't important. We've got 10, and it stays, that's the max, always. You can't go above 10. But more importantly, it gives us plus 50% damage reduction. So even with our crappy low tier armor, we'll have 70% damage mitigation. And you can take 2 of them. So it'll stack up to a max of 90. So you'd only be taking 10% of the damage you otherwise would. But we'll head to level 2, the living quarters. Because through here is Teresa, who's in charge of a faction that wants to leave the vault. And we've got to convince her that they want to stay put. Perfect. And we got 750 experience just for that. Because it sucks outside, and the vault is cozy, even though there's no water. So the last thing, well, second to last thing we'll do is go down here. And these 2 computers, here and here, we use our science skill on them. Then we might be able to, yep, get some XP off of each of them. That works once for each of them. Yeah, we got it. Alright. Sometimes you can spend ages and ages. Ian, get out of the way. Step aside. You can spend ages trying to make that work. We got it first time, both times. Oh, here are my my settings, by the way. I forgot to do this right at the beginning, but it's all defaults. I turned the speed up so that we're not wasting time. Yep, so that's that. Alright, we'll talk to the lady guarding the armory. I think it randomizes this, or maybe they're in shifts. But sometimes it's a man and sometimes it's a woman. I don't know if they just swap that character around or whether they do shifts, because yeah, we can convince her to open the door. Because there are like a lot of schedules and stuff that they've implemented for the Vault Dwellers, which is pretty cool to see. Like last time we saw, I think it was at noon. Let's see if we can make it happen again. So it was pretty cool to see. Wait until noon. No. Wait another hour. Oh, for 10 minutes. No. An hour? Well, anyway, yeah, we saw them all line up here to get their water rations. It was cool. It was really cool. For now, we'll head back to the surface. Through here. There's no loot in this cave at all. The only reason to explore it is to get some practice with the combat system if you need it. Come on, come on. That would have been a travesty if we'd missed both times with 79%. Come on. So we'll put that away, because people of Shady Sands don't like people walking around with guns. They'll get angry at you. In fact, they'll attack you, I think, if you go far into the town with a weapon drawn. I've had them attack me. So let's talk to Seth and see about those red scorpions. We'll send us straight there and take that out. So the red scorpion caves are pretty simple. They're not super dangerous. They might be this time because our gun skill is so low. We won't really be able to help Ian out too much. Oh, that's bad. We've got both of them aggro at once. Yeah, I'm not going to take the risk. I'm going to head straight back to Ian. Use all of our action points. Because we do not want to get caught between those two. No way. Not with Glass Joe. Not with this guy. Alright, one's down. And the other's caught between us. 60%, pretty good. 14 points. Good. Oh! Check it out by ourselves. Go us. Got some 10mm ammo here. And over here. Alright. Yeah, the Radscorp caves aren't too tough if you've done Vault 15 first. So you'll have a couple of levels under your belt, and a perk usually, and some good gear to help you out. So by now, it shouldn't be a problem. It is a bit harder earlier on if you go straight from Shady Sands the first time to... Oh, beat me to it. Straight from Shady Sands to the caves, skipping Vault 15 for a while. Because again, yeah, you don't have the weapons, you don't have the health. Sometimes the health is an issue, especially if you're doing a melee character. You really want as much health as you can get, because you're not going to get all of this damage in while they're trying to close the gap, because you're just helping them close the gap, because that's how your character works. Good. Back a bit. Yeah. That's it. Ian really rips them up. He does not care about the dark, it seems. He just goes straight for it. Nothing. Ooh. You know, I was just thinking, I'm afraid that Ian's gonna hit me. Almost dead. Do we risk it? It's 75. No, because it'll do a couple of attacks to us. So let's head over here. Nice both times. Ooh. Oh. Ian's gonna have to maneuver around that corner. Head up here. Okay. Over here. Okay, Ian should be clear now. So we can just go down here. Good, okay. I'll reload that and take a stim. That got a little hairy for a second. 4 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, if you aggro a couple of them, it can be dangerous. If you got all 4, that would be a real mess. You would have a really hard time. Let's go down here. Just so Ian isn't in the way, and we don't hit him. Yeah, I can't hit that. It's fine. Oh, we got a level. Nice. I'll take that to 100. And do we want to spend points on barter? We are getting a lot of skill points. Yeah, I think we might as well, because we'll get all of these up to 91 with the skill books eventually. Lockpick is useful much later on in the game. We don't need it anytime soon, you know. As for other weapon skills, not sure. I'll think about other weapon skills. But for now, I think we'll focus on barter, because this crashes the prices of good equipment that's going to keep us alive. Our skills up, and I'm a bit of a maniac when it comes to skills. I want a whole lot of skill points, because often it's there's almost always a way to use a skill or another to bypass the combat, which on a character like this, you can imagine, is a big deal. So there's just these 2 down here. Hopefully it's just this guy. See me. Alright, and good. Alright. Let's finish off the last one, and we'll be good to go. So it's going pretty smoothly so far. I am really worried about the trip down to Junktown, because it is a pretty good distance. Yeah, you get the 500 XP as your clue that you've killed them all, so you don't need to keep looking. Yeah, it is a while away, Junktown, which means there are a lot of opportunities for animals or raiders to ambush us. And as always, I fear, I really fear hostile encounters on Iron Man. Because it can just end you so quickly. Put that away. And say hi to Seth. What's up, Seth? Yeah, you're all good. Nothing else. Now we can we'll just bum around for a couple of days. In fact, we'll check on them now. Oh, already? Okay. Yeah, so, Tandy, one of the villages, has been kidnapped by the raiders. So we'll go help out. And we're not going to kill the raiders. We're going to talk to them and work out our differences with threats and lies. It's the middle of the night. They're not going to be happy about us being here. We'll just wander around till morning. And we'll make sure that our action bar is empty of weapons. So that they don't get the wrong idea. There are lots of little things like that in the game that we're not used to thinking about with modern games. They just sort of, overlook it. But in this game, they're really quite particular on little details like that. The way that we present ourselves. So we'll talk to Garl. What's up? Come in peace to negotiate the release of Tandy. What do you offer? I represent a threat you don't even understand. Vault Dwellers are the most powerful race. He believes us, because he's dumb. Good. And there comes Tandy out of her cell. And we're just gonna... Oh, actually, you know what? In here, there's a guns skill book. Take that. And over here is a grenade. So we'll have that too. Right. Let's eat that book. That'll buff up our... Yeah, we got like 5 points out of it. Sure. Might help. Straight back to Shady Sands. And we're gonna get a pile of XP. Because... Yep. So we get... I think it's 400 you always get. And then that 500 reduces for each bandit that you kill on the way back. So of course, since we didn't kill any of them, we get the full 500. So that's... Yeah, 900 XP just for having a really good speech skill, really. That's all it is. So now let's head down to Jumptown. Cross your fingers that we don't get jumped by anything too dangerous. We're almost certainly going to run into something, but... Oh, we made it. Wow. Sweet. Alright. Jumptown. Cool little poster. Alright. So here we are. Well, that's good. That's almost all the way to the hub. Jumptown. It's really not far. So, ooh. Where do we want to go first? First, let's head to the crash house, the motel. The local motel. Over here. That'll be the first thing. And we'll rent a room for the night. Looking for a good night's sleep. One night. And this is our room here. Oh, did we not? Hello? Want to rent a room? Just one night. You need some money before I can rent you a room. Oh, do we not? Oh, we've only got 5 caps. We haven't... Yeah, because we've just been... Okay. We'll head over to the store then. To Killian's. We got to do this sooner or later anyway. Might as well do it now. A little ahead of myself there. It's sort of a bad habit blitzing through those conversations. Sometimes I'll miss something and I won't realize. I want to buy something. He's got a book for only 150 caps. That's nothing. Feels like a shotgun is worth 800. We'll give him one lot of shells. Guess we'll save the rest for a friend. That ammo we don't need. That pistol we don't need. Get rid of the flares while we're here. And these worth each quite a bit. One lot of ammo. Alright, and we'll take the rest. Another? Still need another you have anything else? Nope, not here. Alright. Let's go over here. Here comes Kenji. Sent to kill Killian by Gizmo. So let's help Killian out. Because vendors are important. Knock them to the ground. Makes them really easy to hit. There he goes. And we get 400 XP from helping Killian.
Listen, thanks for saving my life. You have to.
Alright. We'll grab his gun. We can sell that later. We want to head over here because
Can I help you?
Killian has a rope. A 19. Easy. Alright. In fact, let's swap to our laser pistol. Because we only have 12 shots for it, but I don't think we're going to need it for anything else while we're here. So now let's head back to the crash house. So what happened there was the local crime boss Gizmo sent Kenji to assassinate Killian because he's sort of a rival of Killian. And we've agreed to help Killian get evidence against Gizmo so that the guards can make a move on him and take him out. But now, a crazed raider has taken this woman hostage. So let's try to talk him down. Talk this over. Talk to him again. Why do you want to hurt her? You don't ever allude to hurting him or anything like that. You keep it focused on his problems. Sure. He wants some money to... Only 100 caps to leave, which is perfectly fine. And we get 1,000 experience from doing that peacefully. You're welcome. What bargain. So basically, she tells you that Gizmo is a complete scumbag. He's supposed to... Yeah, she works for him, and he's supposed to protect her in exchange for a cut of her profits, but... obviously, he isn't protecting her very well. So let's go up here to the bar first. And wait till evening. So that it's open. And we'll go talk to this guy first of all. Sure. So he tells us that he's basically a desert ranger from over in Nevada. And his grandfather and father taught him all sorts of things about wilderness survival. And we just got a lesson from him on Outdoorsman, which raised it by 5 points. So we tell him that Killian's ask us to help clean up this town. He jumps up at the chance, because he hates Gizmo. Yeah. As long as you say hello to the bartender, then this happens. And that kicks off a quest that we're not going to do because it's not very interesting and it's not very helpful. But it does mean that this guy dies and we can steal his good armor, which is the next step up from what we have right now. And we want all the good armor that we can get. We've got a bit more protection, and we need all the protection that we can get, so it's always worth it. So Taiko here, he uses a shotgun. So those shells that we saved earlier, we can give to him. Cool. And while I'm remembering it, let's eat that book to raise our outdoorsman further. Alright. Head through here and talk to Gizmo in his casino. Big fat guy. That's Gizmo. What do you want?
What do you want? I'm a busy man.
Sent
I
me
don't know
Killian's
what you're
life,
talking about.
and I always go down the hypothetical route, just
So,
because I know it
Taz,
works, and it seems like the sort of least confrontational way to do this.
and let me guess. Well, how can I trust you?
Which one's that for?
That's easy. I want him dead
That's what we
because
wanted.
he cramps my business. Good.
All right, so we got a confession from Gizmo, and his guard escorts us out. So let's wait till morning and take this to Killian. If we go at night, then he'll think we're trespassing in his store, and he'll get angry at us. We don't want that to happen because the guards will jump on us. So, hey Killian,
did you get the
we got the
which?
confession.
Let's hear it. That's the first time I've been happy to hear his voice. Thanks, friend. Now, time for you and me to take care of the other business.
So usually, I'll always take the Stimpaks, but yeah, I think we still should because we're gonna want to keep our health topped right up as much as possible. So we'll probably actually be using Stimpaks more than usual.
Well, thanks again. Well, listen, go to Lars at the guard station.
So Killian will ask if we want to help take Gizmo in with the guards, and we do. So we go talk to this guy here, who's sort of the captain, and he'll take us to Gizmo. And we also got a level, so we got another hit point. Oh, at 30? How are we up to 30? We must be getting more than one hit point a level. So I thought it was just based on your endurance number. So why are we at 30? I'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll see what happens next level. What it goes up to. But what do we want to put our points into? Science from Repair and Outdoorsman, we don't want to put any points into. Because we can raise them with skill books. Lockpick, maybe we want more flexibility with our weapons. Maybe throwing would be good. Because that could give us grenades. Which can give us splash damage. Unarmed and melee we don't want because we don't want to be that close to anyone. Big guns we won't want because we've got small frame. So we won't be able to carry all that stuff. So maybe small guns. Maybe I should have gone into small guns to begin with. Maybe we had enough skill points for that. We'll just hold on to those for now, I think. You know what? We'll put that up to like 120. Okay. And the rest we'll hold on to. So here's Lars. Let's nail that tub. Yeah, Gizmo always focuses on Killian. He wants to kill Killian. So we don't need to worry about getting hit by Gizmo. And most of the time, Gizmo's alone. Sometimes his bodyguard will be here. And I'm not sure how that's set off, because most of the time he's just... yeah, there he is down there. All the way down there. I don't know why. Usually, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we're doing big damage to Gizmo with our laser pistol. The laser pistol is much better than the hunting rifle. More damaging, anyway. And it got a crit. Excellent. Alright. We did it. But we want to head straight back to Gizmo to begin with, actually. Because he drops some pretty good loot. Good to sell, anyway. It's not very powerful. But it is good to sell. And we want a bunch of cash. Because the more cash we have when we get to the hub, the better gear that we can get. Actually, that might be what we put our points into as well, is bring butter up to, well, near 100 anyway. So in here, there's this one-of-a-kind pistol. It's worth 1,500 caps. And each stack of this is worth 100 as well, I think. I like all the stim packs. There's not a whole lot more in here. Some little bits and pieces, but not really worth stopping for. And here's his bodyguard. I guess he got killed on the way out, but we'll take his stim packs. Now, do we want to do Doc Morbid? Thinking, what does he have? He has a tool, he has some stim packs. His guards have shotguns and leather armor, which would be really good to sell. How much stuff do we have right now? Yeah, we could use a bit more. We could use a bit more. So let's... This makes me nervous. Oh, you know what? I've got to save. Let's do it. Glass jar. Oh. Just got to save because even though hopefully we won't be using these saves because it's Iron Man, I have had crashes, and I don't want to lose this to crashes. No way. Not having that happen again. But let's talk to Gretch here. Your boss sent me down. For what? Human meat. Yeah. So basically, Doc Morbid up above, the bald guy in the white smock. He's the town doctor, but he's killing his patients and taking the bodies and getting Gretch here to cut them up and then sell them to a merchant in the hub as kebab meat. So we've got to stop them. And we're going to do that with lasers. We missed. Ooh. Gretch is pretty quick. He beat Dogmeat. Alright, we'll take that. That's a good start. And you know what? We're going to top up our health. We've got 20 stim packs already. Wow. That's really good. Oh. And Doc Morbid's already... We'll follow him down. Oh, there he goes straight away. Oh. Oh. Are we even going to get a turn on him? We are. 95. Alright. Finish Doc Morbid off. So that's the end of that. Except, let's give Tycho some stuff. Just to carry. Except, his guards are still up there, and they'll be hostile to us. So we've got to be pretty careful still. So, one weird thing that can happen here, yeah, it's happened already. It happens most of the time. It seems like there's like a bubble of a certain size around the hole or the door or whatever, where your companions can randomly spawn when you come through, when you change zones. But this one is a little too big because oftentimes Ian will spawn on the other side of the wall. And then he has to, and you can get caught out and get into combat with these guys. And Ian spends the whole combat trying to get around to the fight, so we can't help out. So we want to move around. Oh, he phased through the door, through the wall. Fine, I'll take it. So with these guys, we just want to start go into combat mode while we're still around the corner, while we still can't see them, and then duck out, take a couple of shots, and duck back in. Because that way, if we just walk around normally, then as soon as we come around this corner, as long as we step here, they'll take a shot at us, both of them, which is really dangerous because they have shotguns. But if we go to combat mode first, then we'll have the first shot. And I think we'll just take the one shot and head back. I don't want to risk them being able to hit us at all. Ian was hit 17 points, that's a lot. So this is the first guy that we hit, so he's got to be pretty close to dead. So I think we have a good chance of... Yeah, nice. We zapped him in two with a laser. Joey. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, killed him. Wow. Nice. Alright, so we'll take all of his stuff and talk to Ian. Actually, no. Tycho. Give Tycho this armor. It weighs 8 pounds. So it's pretty heavy for us. Usually it wouldn't be a problem because we have small frame. It is. We really cannot carry a whole lot with us. Because, yeah, weapons and armor really stack up and weigh a lot. That's just the essentials. Then you got like all your tools, all your ammo. Ammo has weight in this one. Yeah, it can really pile up very quickly. I think that's just about everything we have to do in Junktown. The wonderful town of Junktown. So straight down to the hub, I think. Hopefully we won't get... Oh, uh-oh. This could be bandits. It's Radscorps. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Start with this guy. 5 shots. It's almost dead. Actually. Well, that one has a lot of health. That's 31 damage. The basic ones only have 26 hit points. So this must be tougher ones. Hit good. Let go. Nice. We're halfway already. Going well. Oh, great. Okay, let's switch to the SMG because we're low on ammo. Missed. Oh, and that's it. That's all we get to do. All right. Looks good. Nice. 640 XP. Yeah. So that must be tougher. Radscorps. Let's head in. I'm just glad it wasn't raiders. I'm really afraid of raiders. Because they can just start shooting you right away. And they seem to focus you down, most of all. One or two of them might hit a companion, but it seems like most of them go for you. So here we are in the hub, which is the main trading town. Now the first thing, what's the first thing we want to do? The first thing we want to do is talk to Mrs. Stapleton. Let's raise our barter up. Oh, we can get to 100, nice. Mrs. Stapleton runs the bookstore. She's going to be our best buddy for right now. Drop all of that stuff. Now let's see, we want all of these for sure. We want science books, and we want the repair books. That's a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it. Sell that. See, already with we're already there. Let's see if we can nest that a little more. 3 of them, and then the rifle. Still need 100. How about that? Still need a little more. So that's going to be 14. All right, sweet. We won't spend too long trading everything. But for now, because these books weigh a ton, we'll just eat them all now. And then we can grab all that armor and stuff, the rest of that off of Tycho, to have on hand to sell. The big books of science especially, they weigh 5 pounds each, so you really don't want to be carrying them around. And the repair books are also, I think they're like 3 pounds or something. But that's going to be all the repair that we need for the whole game, I think. All goes to plan and we don't die. Alright. It takes a long time to read books, so a fair bit of time has passed. Alright. So let's grab Tycho over here. Alright, we'll take that, and we'll take that, and we'll take those. and that rifle, and that SMG. We'll head over here to our mate Jake. This guy here, he's sort of the high-end arms dealer in the hub. And as you can see, he's surrounded by 4 guards. Now in the last stream, I theorized that because the only guards that I knew of in the Old Town area, this area here, are these guys standing right by the entrance to the downtown. I figured that they were here just to sort of keep all the lowlives from Old Town out of the downtown. But there are these 4 guys here, which sort of put a lie to that. But, you know, I thought it was an interesting theory. Maybe this is just like a special arrangement that he has. Something. I don't know. Anyway. Let's talk to Jake. And because we've got high barter, let's see how much this combat armor is worth to him. With like a normal barter skill, if you haven't touched it, and you have like, you know, average stats, it'll be like 24,000 caps. So let's see. 6,500. A lot less. That is well worth it. So what we'll do is exit out, take this armor off, and hopefully we should get there. This is really helpful. So the second time you speak to him, he'll direct you to the Boneyard. He'll put that on your map, and the Brotherhood of Steel. We don't need just yet, but it'll be helpful later on. So drop all of these. You can have them, and that, and those. All that. Special pistol. Yeah, there we go. Already. And I want that. Is there anything else? I have that. Oh, we do want energy cells from them. At least one of these. 900. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. You can have the buff out. Perfect. Alright. How much is that worth? Oh. We can take another one. 73, yeah. Okay. This. That's a Nuka-Cola that Tycho bought for us back at the bar in Junktown. How much is that? 55? Cool. Alright, it is a good trade. Thanks. So now we've got this really good armor, which I'm happy about because, like I said, we need all of the help surviving that we can get. And we got heaps of ammo for our laser pistol. What else do we need? Do we need some psycho from this guy? Let's see. Hi, Vance. Who are you? What do you have to sell? Yeah, you seem okay. Yeah. So if you have high charisma and high speech, then he'll do business with you. Otherwise, he'll tell you to go away. In a very rude way, I'll add. He doesn't have great manners, this guy. So how much for one psycho? 266. Psycho is what we want. I don't think he has anything else we want. No, we just want the psycho, really. Let's grab 3 psychos. 800. Well, we don't need shotgun shells. That's a good start. Don't need that anymore. And that'll be another 302. Nice. Alright. Take it easy. Yeah. So we've got a good supply of Psycho now to help keep us alive. And because we have the combat armor, we've got 40% damage reduction. So we only need to take 1 Psycho to get the full 90. So it'll be efficient, if nothing else. Where do we want to go next? We want to... Don't need to go to Beth at the gun store. General store? We've already got the rope. That's all we need from him. I think he has an extra outdoorsman book. So let's go grab that off him. So we want as much of that as we can get. I'd like to buy something. There it is. 153. Easy, easy, easy. That good. Alright. I'll read that. Also, look at these skills that we've increased with our books, by the way. Now they're at 61, pretty good. Science is at 64, repair 56. I think science was at like 43 earlier. So we've done a good chunk. And repair is as high as we'll need it to go. So I think next time we come through the hub, we'll get some more science books and some more outdoorsman books. And we should be golden. Level up with 5. We could do Owen's quest, but it's risky, and I don't think we'll need its reward. He gives you a really good pistol, but number 1, we're not using pistols, and number 2, it is really it is really risky, especially with a character as fragile as this. So I think we'll just skip that for this run. But we'll head straight down to the water merchants, because this is our tip on the necropolis, which is the next area we need to go to. Double water chip. Necropolis? No thanks. Yeah, so the water merchant will offer to send a water caravan to the vault to give us some more time before we all die of dehydration. But we don't need to do that because we have a lot of time still. And I know for a fact the water chip is in Necropolis, the very next place we're going. So there's no need at all. So we'll head out here. I'll just double check that we have... Yeah, we've got psychos, we've got heaps of stim packs. We could probably sell that super. A time bomb. Some frags, just in case I decide that I do want to be throwing weapons. Might have gone overboard a bit with the intelligence. Here's Necropolis over here. You sort of get diminishing returns with it, with all those skill points. We've got just some ghouls. Alright. I'm fine with that. Ghouls are not a threat, even to Glass Joe. Ooh, nice one. Easy. Easy. Alright, let's head in. Daytime, that's good. This is a really cool piece of art there. Alright, so we'll head into the motel and grab the time bomb out of this desk. Grab that. Nice. Just again as a backup in case our lockpicks break or something. We will need to pick a lock at the end of Necropolis. So let's head down here to begin with. These mole rats go for us, but they are no threat at all. Not now, not with all this gear. This is the great thing about the Barter's Guild, is that when you get to the hub, you can just load up. Don't hit us, Ian. Good. Okay. I'm going to be really nervous about Ian from here on out for the rest of the game. How's our experience? Okay. I think we'll probably get a level by the time we finish Necropolis. And we'll just bear in mind that we have 30 HP. Let's see what it goes to next. So I was expecting to only get 1 HP per level, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, you know what? I forgot all about the reason that we came down here. Cattle prod. It's a pretty good weapon. It uses small energy cells. So basically we got an extra 20 energy cells plus some caps for when we sell it. And that should take us through. That should be all the small energy cells we really need for the game. So that's straight through here. These ghouls will tell us that basically the deal with Necropolis is that everyone is a ghoul, and they had been using a water pump to get their water, but that's broken down. However, there is a vault underneath Necropolis, which they're now using the water chip of to get their water. So we could just jump in and steal the water chip and turn them all hostile, because you know they're going to die of thirst. Or we can use our skills to fix the water pump and then we can take the water chip without issue. And that's pretty easy to do, and it gives us a good chunk of XP, so I always try. It's on the way to the water chip anyway, so there's really no reason not to give it a go. Oh, that one's still up. And he's running away. He's almost dead. And through here, why am I fighting rats still? Because this buddy here has a plasma pistol. Yeah, the Glock 86. I love this description, by the way. The Glock 86 plasma pistol, designed by the Gaston Glock AI. That tells us so much. First of all, Glock 86 is hilarious. Like, they're onto their 86th model. Because it's the future. Designed by the Gaston Glock AI. So, I don't think this is ever mentioned anywhere else in Fallout. But what I'm thinking is, my personal theory is that, well, because it says it's an AI, it's not like Gaston Glock uploaded his consciousness to a computer, right? I'm thinking that they sort of used his mind as a template for like the personality of an AI, just so that they could keep, producing all these amazing weapons. Let's unload this and swap to the plasma. Yeah, so check this out. We were doing 10 to 22 points, now we're doing 15 to 35. Huge increase, and it has more capacity. Just has a lot less range. But that's well worth the trade-off. Well worth it. Head up here and come outside. Now, we need some parts to fix the water pump, which are down here. We don't want to talk to this guy because he can turn hostile. We just want to head straight down. Here comes a rat. I'm not nervous about rats anymore. We've crossed the threshold. I am now courageous Glass Joe. 23% kill. Alright. Are the others? Nope, they're not aggroed yet. Good. Yeah, they come. Ooh. Yeah, around in this little passage here, you can really get mobbed by enemies. They can all descend on you. Luckily, they're sort of outlining in, so we don't have an issue. There goes that rat. Oh, and there it goes. Is Tycho gonna one-man this? No. Got it. Sweet. So here are the parts we need. Just here. Take that, and we can head straight back up. So if we were not doing... What am I doing? Reload. So if we were not doing a character with great speech, I would be very nervous right now, because this guy Harry, we need to do a speech check, or a stealth check, to get past him. And combat, otherwise he'll turn hostile, and combat with him is tough. He has 120 hit points and a laser rifle, which does like, I think it's like 25 to 50 damage each shot. And also he can wake up his friends here. And this one has a flamethrower, which will cook your companions in like 1 or 2 blasts. So it's really dangerous. And I'm still even a little nervous, even though I've never failed the speech check when I had 100 speech. I'm still nervous, but let's do it.
Hey, you not look like Ghoul. How come?
Thankfully, he's pretty dopey. But I am a ghoul. Alright, we did it. Good. And these guys won't bother us either. Yeah, that's a real killer, that part there. That can really... Well, I mean, I've lost characters to it. Even on the stream. So we fixed that up. Got 1000 XP. I'm here to let you out. Do it. And here's where we're going to use our lockpick skill. We're able to pick the lock, try it again. Got it. Alright. And this guy will tell us that the entrance to the vault is in the next room over. This one here. So now we have... Let's get rid of this for now. Oh, so we're going up by 2 every level. That's a bit more merciful. Now, what do we want? Do we want... Bonus move, I'm really big on. Because of the way that the AI works. So, in combat, if the AI can see you, then they'll try to shoot at you. But if they can't see you, then they'll move as close as they can to you. But they won't shoot. Because it can't plan far enough ahead to just move into shooting range and then take a shot. So if you can, so it basically means that you can use corners to your advantage big time. So even though we already have 10 action points, I think it's going to be worth taking the bonus move. So that we can take a couple of shots and we'll have 4 action points left to get into cover. Yep, I like the look of that. Let's do that. So let's see, what else do we need? Science, we don't need to put any points into yet. In fact, yeah, we don't really need to. Repair is fine where it is. Outdoorsman, maybe. We can still get more books for that, but you know, the sooner we get this up really high, the better. We'll just keep everything where it is for now. We'll head down into the vault. Alright, these glowing ones. Even though we've saved Necropolis, they're always hostile. Because they're glowing, they're easy to see in the dark, and we don't get a penalty for hitting them. Oh, and Ian hit us. Alright. Fine, easy. We'll head straight through here, and we'll head to level 2. Because on level 2 there's some good loot that we want. These guys are friendly. In fact, I think we can talk to them. You guys are okay. But these guys are hostile. They're guarding this cabinet here. So we're just gonna toast them. They're so slow. Yeah, they're pretty much zombies until that one. Radiation zombies. Go time. Dog meat, do it. Oh, he's still up. Okay, I can fix that. And let's move around Tycho. Move around Ian a little bit. Just so that he's not in direct line of fire. So, in here is some Radax tablets. And we want them for a place called the Glow a little later on. They, when you take them, they increase your radiation resistance. And the Glow, funny enough, is a heavily irradiated zone. And you can die very, very quickly if you don't have Radax. So the water chip is in this computer here. Take it, get 2500 XP, and we'll head straight back out. There's no loot at all in here. The ghouls are picked clean. Go straight on through to level 1. Yeah, so we're done in Necropolis, that's it. So we can head straight... Oh, God. Music just did a weird thing. Yeah. Go to back to the hub to see if we can get any more books off of Mrs. Stapleton. And then we'll head back to Vault 13 to deliver the chip. To the hub. No. Come on, it's not Raiders, is it? Or Rat Scopes. I'm okay with that. Get this guy too close. And we'll move down. Yeah, so we get we basically get 2 free action points to spend on movement every turn. Which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it can really make a huge difference. Make all the difference in the world. And done. Easy. Easy, boys. Now, straight back, and it's the day. Straight downtown. Put the weapon away. Now we got everything off of Tycho. So don't need to worry about that. Mr. Stapleton, hey! Any more books come in? No, not yet. That's annoying. Okay. Yep, we'll just hold on to everything for now. Maybe we'll come back here. Yeah, we'll come back here after Vault 13. Now, we're making pretty good time with this guy. Even, even considering the fact that he died 15 minutes in. We're at like an hour and a half having left Necropolis. So it's pretty good. That's sort of where I aim to be anyway. So we're going a bit That's fine. We are on our way. It's not going to take us 100 days to get back to the vault. Another encounter. What have we got? Bones of a long dead traveler. Is there anything interesting about him? He looks dead. There is not anything interesting about him. Okay. That's a bit of a... Well, not a waste of time, because it sets the tone, you know. It's dangerous out here. But for our purposes, it's not an issue. Alright, let's wait till day. And we'll go straight to the command center, and straight to the Overseer. Ian doesn't like it in here. Well, that's his prerogative. I like it in here, because it's clean, and there's science all over the place.
Have you found the chip?
Yes.
Okie dokie. One moment. The chip is initializing.
And it works. It was nothing.
Nothing? No. Oh, no. It was something. Don't downplay what you've done. You've saved a lot of lives. All right. Now we need a report on what's out there. Please, go to the library.
So the Overseer sent us to do a homework assignment on what we've seen and done on the outside. And we got huge XP from it. 7,500. You almost always level there. That's what he has to say about our research assignment.
I just wanted to let you know that the water... I don't like your reports. The mutant population, exactly. As long as...
So he doesn't like the look of those big green super mutants we saw at Necropolis. And apparently they've been spreading all over the wasteland. And the Overseer is concerned with how well armed they are, how many of them there are, that they're going to be a threat to the vault. So we've got to find a way to stop them from multiplying. Let's see. Skills. Yeah, we've got heaps of skill points. It's kind of an embarrassment of riches. We've got way too many already. Maybe if we were doing 2 weapon skills, because we have enough to get pretty much anything near 100 anyway. How do we want to do this? Maybe throwing, just for the memes. We'll think about it. We'll keep it in mind. And now we can just head down to the Brotherhood. That's where we're gonna go next. That's sort of our next stop, because they will send us to the Glow. mark that on the map for us. And the glow is where we can get some really good equipment. Let's just head down here. Sort of want to stay away from this desert area because you can get to super mutant patrols, which are like really, really dangerous, like end game encounters. They've got like miniguns and rocket launchers and stuff, so we don't want to run into them. They're even more dangerous than raiders. Raiders don't have rocket
Hello,
launchers.
and welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'd like to join.
May I ask your business here?
For some reason, this guy Cabot, he's really easy to like lock up your conversation options. So if you don't say this first thing, then I don't think you get the chance. It like bugs out, and he asks if you talk to him again, then he'll ask you if you want to come back inside, like you've already gained access to the Brotherhood of Steel. So you can say yes, but he won't move and open the door for you, so you're just stuck. But I would
That's
like to join.
great. Well, you have to go to the ruins of the Ancient Order. You'll do it.
All right. So he sends us to the Ancient Order, he calls it, to get a relic, but it's actually the place called the Glow. He's marked it on the map, though. Basically, the Glow Quest, as they call it, is a thing that they use to get rid of annoying people that want to join the Brotherhood. It's literally a suicide mission. But we're going to be the ones to actually make it. We're going to survive. Because Glass Joe, despite his natural characteristics, he is a survivor. And he's going to get all the way through, all out. Don't ask me to guarantee that, because I won't do it. I can't. But he's doing pretty well so far, apart from, the very beginning. Getting shot and killed by Ian. I wasn't expecting that, okay? You can't hold that against me. Well, we're moving fast. Not so much anymore, but... So we're around here. Oh, I forgot to... I was going to stop by the hub again. Get more Dorsman books, but I think we should be okay. Alright. We lucked out for now. The glow. So, first thing, straight away, open your inventory. Take 2 lots of Red X. That'll raise our radiation resistance to 100% for a day. And we'll use the second rope that we got from Killian, way back, to descend down here. You can also get a rope from a few of the other merchants, like the guy who runs the general store in the hub. He has rope for you. This guy has a right away. Let's take that. That'll just reduce our radiation level a little bit. We shouldn't have very much at all because we took the pills straight away. There's nothing in that one. That's why I skipped it. But it's nice just to have that zeroed out. Alright, there are traps all over the place in here. Yeah, some drugs that we can sell. Some rifle ammo, sure. Take that. Straight on through. Over here. So, ooh, yeah, this is going to be dangerous actually for us. Usually you don't need to worry about the traps too much because they don't do a whole lot of damage. But we don't have a whole lot of health. Not much at all. This is what we need. Brotherhood disc. Strange disc of some sort. So we can use it. We can load it into our Pip-Boy. Oh, and we got a level. Cool. Yeah, it's the Ancient Brotherhood disc. So if we go into that, Ancient Brotherhood disc. This is basically the story of a group of Brotherhood guys who split off from the main force and got killed in the glow. And he also had a yellow keycard, which we can use to get further into the depths of the glow. Which we definitely want to do because there is some awesome, awesome gear at the bottom of this place. So I'm gonna heal up. I'm just gonna keep healing up. We've got plenty of stim packs. It's well worth go Gotta use the keycard on this door, otherwise you get an electric shock and the door doesn't open. Level 2. We'll find the red keycard. First, these robots. So these robots, because the power is off, so if we get a critical hit off one of these traps, then it's quite likely we'll die. I don't think there's any tip-off of where they are. You just sort of run into them and then you roll your trap skill and pass or fail, more or less. For these robots, because the power is out, they are off. Now we are here to turn the power back on, because for the elevator to get to the bottom level of the glow, we need to turn it on. That's where all the food is. Almost getting good. Like that. But for now, we can just shoot at them like regular combat, and they can't. So we'll take advantage of that, because these would be really, really tough fights otherwise. Oh, don't hit Dogmeat, come on, dude. Go Dogmeat, get him. Critically hit for 2 damage. Nice. Oh! Ooh. 43%, yeah, that's not good. Let's just, I don't want to be responsible for Dogmeat's death, so let's give him a stim pack. There you go. Over here, and... makes good damage on him. Kind of sick of listening to Dogmeat. Dump these robots. Oh, come on! Dogmeat again! He's got to be close to death. Oh. Let's get right up at him. As sick as I am of listening to Dogmeat, I don't want to kill him. That's not what I meant. Hit it. Nice. And that one. Oh, we're out of ammo. 61. Well, it was worth a shot. Let's go spend 2 points. Because the first 2 are free. So we've got the bonus move. And there we go. We do get a pile of XP from killing these robots. Actually, do we even want them? Yeah, I guess we do, because we want to get as much cash as we can get. 2 grenades. Let's talk to Ian. We'll give him these rifles, because he can't use them. Which is sort of, it sounds strange to say, but the reason is that these rifles have a burst function, which basically gives them an area effect damage attack. And your companions will not hesitate to use that even if you're in the blast range. So instead of giving it to Tycho, who's so the way that the weapons that he can use works is that each sprite only has animations and sprites for certain types of weapon. So like right now we're holding a pistol and you can see the pistol there, but Tycho doesn't have a pistol holding model for his sprite, so he can't use pistols. Take that plasma grenade, which means that, and it's the opposite with Ian. He doesn't have a rifle holding sprite like Tycho does. Through here we're going, which means that he can't use that dangerous rifle. So that's why we gave that to him, so he won't take it out and use it. There's the red card. And straight back to the elevator. Inside and level 3. Alright. Straight through. We'll reload our pistol. And get to work on these guys. Actually, you know what? Let's go back here. We'll just get dog meat to stay here. 1, because he makes combat take a lot longer. And 2, because I don't want to kill him. I don't want to accidentally kill him. I don't. So our aim is a bit better. It's down and alright, this one left. Yeah, these robots have a good deal of armor. They're pretty tough to kill at best of times. So it's best to take them out when they're helpless. Yeah, we'll take those. Let's put our pistol away, because the, whenever you interact with anything, you first have to do your little animation. Spinning the pistol around and putting it in your pocket. Which just takes a while. It adds up, and it's a bit tedious. Alright, in here, let's see. Got some ammo, yep. Take that, and a bunch of ammo. More small energy cells. I like them. Right, so let's give that ammo to Ian. So that goes in this 14mm pistol here. Which is pretty powerful. So we'll, select combat tactics. Draw your best weapon. Change your armor. Huh? I've never noticed that before. Can we give him... Wait a minute. Can we tell him to don better armor? Let's try it. Combat tactics. Change your armor. So is that... Maybe that's made it more durable. It's definitely not in the base game. This is Fallout Fixed, which has a few quality of life improvements. Like I think those extra options with them are from Fallout 2 that they've just implemented in Fallout 1 to make them a bit more flexible. That's definitely not in the base game. But it shouldn't make a big difference, really. It's just leather armor. And Ian isn't really in any danger anyway. Definitely not here. We should be able to make it through this whole place without any real combat. Oh, I'll kill it just like that. Destroyed it, rather. Comes down, and it's the last one. Boom. Damage, and it's dead. Nice. Alright. That away. In that cabinet there's a rocket launcher. We don't need that. And it's really heavy. So so we'll skip it. And this first logger has some rockets, I think. This one has some pulse grenades, which are really good against robots and do nothing to anything else. Take these. Alright. And down here, this guy has a keycard. The last keycard we need, the blue elevator. Yeah, this one here, that needs power. Through here there's some good loot. That's the Zax supercomputer. We'll be back for that in just a little bit. For now, the power's off, so it's not very useful. We'll take that. What's in here? Book of Science and repair book. Good. Now, I'm not going to read them straight away because it takes a lot of time, like I said, to read books, and if we take too long, then we can actually pass enough time for the Rad-X to wear off, and we'll get cooked by radiation. So we'll save those books for when we get out of here. Now we'll head down here. Let's try to use these pulse grenades, because they're not going to be useful pretty much anywhere else. So we might as well, as close as we can, and try it. Alright. And it'll one-shot these guys, so we might as well, if we can. I think this guy has a plasma pistol. I'm gonna need to give Tycho some stuff. Tycho. Here's some stuff. Take the books. Don't take the rifle. Take the shotgun. What else do we need? We don't need the frag grenades. Don't need the super stim pack. Oh. We'll want that. Because that robot we need to go back to. Grab this first. Oh. Right away, which one has a... Is it this guy? Yeah. Yeah, it's the last one. Alright. Yeah, this one here I think has a sniper rifle. Which is Tycho's favorite weapon. So we'll give that to him. And we'll say, draw your best weapon, Tycho. Alright, so he'll be using that, which is way more powerful than his shotgun. So in here, this is the generator. We need to repair this, turn it back on. We'll grab our tool. Repair tool, that's what this is for. We should get it, yep. So you need around 55% repair to repair that reliably with the tool. Power management, primary power. So now the light's back on, which means the elevator's back on. So we could go straight down to level 5, which is the final floor, but we don't want to do that just yet because there will be robots waiting for us. And remember, now that the power's back on, they're going to be active. And they are dangerous even to a normal character, let alone this wimp that we're playing here. So we want to go back down here to the Zax computer. And we want to get access to the security stuff. Security information. Deactivate. Access denied. We'll try it again. Got it. Okay. Every time we try that, it passes a bit of time. So you don't want to spam through that too much, because again, your Rad-X could wear off. So now we shut down the. You can also talk to the computer and find out about the FEV virus that was developed here and is creating the super mutants. So you can get that can be like a nice big background dump for you. Let's use this last pulse grenade on the rubber brain. The rubber brains are a bit more difficult to kill than these sentry robots. And that just down here. Yeah, it does like 100 to 150 pulse damage. Each of those grenades. So it one-shots the robots. Because it's not dark anymore, I've actually got really good accuracy with the pistol. Sweet. And that, put it away, grab this thing's weapon. We'll sell all these weapons, or as many as we can anyway. Back in the hub. And let's get ready. This is the last of the robots. We need to fight, or quote unquote fight. Like that. And let's just try to stay out of the way of Ian. This flash new gun. That's it. Sweet. Alright, we're done with the tedious robot slaying. Take another sniper rifle, and I think this one has one too. Yeah. Wild. Tycho, you can take them. Don't take that. Ian. You can take the rifle. What else? Plasma grenade, sure. Oh, you can take the other plasma pistol. Through here, and this is where all the goodies are. So you can get another combat armor in that locker if you don't have one already. But we already have one, and it's heavy, so it's not the holotape. It's heavy, so it's not really worth taking to sell. More 14mm ammo for Ian. Take that, sure, cool. There's a minigun in there, again, super heavy, not useful for us. The radio is good for us, we want the radio, and yeah, we'll take those rifles too. A whole lot of energy weapon ammo. So the this one here is for like big plasma cannons and stuff, and laser rifles. We don't need that right yet, but we will later on. We'll give them this shotgun ammo, why not? Alright, in here there's a plasma rifle. Yes, this big boy here. That'll be our endgame weapon. In fact, we might not even need it, but, well, we'll see. Hopefully we should be able to talk our way around any other combat encounters, apart from random encounters. But that's pretty much all there is in here for us. Let's just get out of here. The reason I'm not equipping it right now is because it needs 6 strength to wield properly, and we only have 5. I think it gives a big accuracy penalty to use if you don't have the strength. So for now it's not really worth it. We don't need it. We don't need all that firepower anyway. It's a bit excessive. Just straight back. Make sure you pick dog meat up so he doesn't get cooked by radiation. That would be a bad end for our friend dog meat. The best companion. Alright. And we'll just clamber back up. There's nothing else we need here. We've made it through the glow. Now, will we? Let's heal up before we do anything else. And reload our weapon. Oh no, it's loaded. Okay. So now we just need to make it back to the hub without a hideous encounter. Back to the hub, let's do it. Taking damage from poison. Ooh, we've taken a lot of damage from poison. Yeah. That's no bueno. Let's heal up. That's really rough. We'll take one more. And let's just wait for a while. Yeah, we're still taking some poison damage. Poison is a lepsy system. Okay, good. Whew, we almost died just from poison. Man, that would have sucked. Okay, back to the hub. We've only got 36 hit points. Usually by now we'll have like, 60 or 70 something. But not with Glass Joe. Glass Joe is built different, and not in a good way. Oh, what have we got? Hope it's not Raiders. It is Raiders. Oh, but you know what? It's a gang war. So all of these guys are just focused on each other. So we could actually get right out of here, which I think we should do. Yeah, they just want to kill each other, I think. Let's just go. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. I'm happy with that. Straight to the hub. Let's do it. Come on. Feel somewhat nauseous. Skin is red and tender. Is that because we're... I don't know what that is about. Do we have eczema? Have we got radiation eczema? Downtown. Alright. Put that away. And it's straight down to Mrs. Dixon. Let's give Tycho our plasma cannon for now. Just for the minute. So that we can hold this stuff that we want to sell. Oh. We don't have much capacity. And hold this as well. Just for now. For these. Oh, how much does that weigh? 10. Wow. Okay. And we'll take the shotgun. Alright. Luckily the vendors in this game will buy whatever you're selling. They're not picky about what they buy from you. Let's see. Oh, we've got heaps of stuff. Okay. 5 of them and 5 of them. 3, 3, 3, 3. Take the assault rifles and wow, that's pretty much it. Yep, we've already made it to what she wants. Let's go for 165. Oh, close. I was off by 2. It was a good guess though. Alright, head down here to Beth. Just to get a little extra cash. So right now what we want to do is just get our hands on as much cash as we can, because we want to get some surgery from the Brotherhood. They offer surgery that can increase your special stats by 1 each. It's just really expensive, and they don't trade for it. You have to use caps. So that's what we'll do. We haven't actually built up a whole lot of caps just yet in this game because we've been trading for the gear. Let's take the let's hold on to the plasma grenade. Oh no, we've still got too many. Oh, because we're carrying the books, of course. So let's eat the books first. Yeah, that should give us the carry weight we need. It's like a whole pile of books. It's like 5 volumes of scientific stuff. Alright. No, we can't wait here. But we can here, so let's wait till morning. And 2 hours. Alright. Now we'll head straight back to Jake. Oh. Tycho, what are you carrying? What else can we sell? Sniper rifle. Yes. The weapon that he's currently holding disappears from his inventory. Yeah. So we don't need to worry about accidentally disarming him. Let's take quick science. One of these. Oh, both of them. Cool. And we'll eat these as well. Check. Alright. Ooh. What do we want to give him? One of them? That's a good place to start. And I don't think we need any more ammo. Do you have anything at all that we want? Pulse grenades? We don't need pulse grenades now. That's fine. Yeah, there's really not much. We'll take the Stimjax, I guess. And all of your cash. Alright. Do it. Yes. And you know what? We're really not hard up for things to sell, so... Pulse grenade? That's close. Love that. You can take these. We don't need them anymore. We're not going back to the glow. Hell no. Oh, the right away and stuff. Yeah. You can sell a tool. You don't need a tool. Alright. Yeah, so we'll actually go over to the general store. Excuse me. Sir. Go to the general store. And, I'd go to Vance, dealer over here, but, I don't think he carries cash. But the general store certainly does. So we'll go sell this radiation medicine to this guy here. Because that's the only place... The glow is the only place that, you'd call a radiation hazard. 101. Does he have anything we want? Probably not. More science books. That's good. Sure. It's a good trade. Yep. Alright. Good. Done and done. Now let's eat the science books. Yum yum yum. Knowledge. And that one. Cool. Now, where are the boys? Over here. Tiger! Take these weapons I'm not using. Look at that. Yeah, this carry weight is a real issue. It really does suck. You can have some stim packs. I like to keep them at 5 stim packs because they do use them. Anything else? Nothing we really need right now. Yeah. You know what? You can take these explosives. I think they're sort of heavy. Yeah, they are actually. They're pretty heavy. Okay. Yep, that'll do us. Okay. So how are our skills looking? Outdoorsman 75, pretty good. Oh, we're really close to another level. And skill points cap out at 95. So at 99 rather, sorry. So any points above and beyond 99 that you haven't spent, you lose. So the time has come where we have to we have to actually spend some of these points. So let's go all in to outdoors. In fact, we'll bump this up to 130 just to be super safe. The rest will go to outdoors. And when we get some more skill points next level, we'll continue to put them into outdoorsmen. Because I really do not want to run into super mutants. Not now. No. That's pretty much the only thing. Aside from being clumsy, just screwing up, you know, dialogue checks and stuff. Apart from that, that's really the only thing threatening us at this point is bad encounters on the world map. So hopefully we make it to the Brotherhood. Yes, we did. Alright. I'm back.
Hey, you're back. Great.
Sure did.
This is
This is great. And look. Oh, we got a perk, yeah. We're at level 9, so I think we can get... Yeah, if we get the perception... Yeah, we'll go through that when we get there, actually. So now we're in the Brotherhood of Steel. We're officially an initiate. Didn't expect us to actually come back, did ya? But here we are. So, what's the first thing we want to do? You can get some Brotherhood combat armor from this guy, the Quartermaster. However, we're not going to bother because I know a way that we can get even better armor. First we'll go to level 2. Over here is the surgery. We'll talk to Dr. Laurie here, and she'll give us some surgery. What's up? Who are you? Laurie. Yes, I'm Glass Joe. You do operations? Details. Now, what else would be useful? Agility we don't need because we're already maxed out. Strength would be good, actually. I could do with some strength. I think it's pretty cheap as well. 2,000. Yeah. Perception. I think we have 7,000 caps. Yeah, so we could get both. Alright. So we take perception, and I'll show you why right now, actually. Because having 6 perception, and I think you need intelligence and agility as well, gives you access to this. So it's like another fast shot, basically. And it stacks with fast shot. So let's take that for sure. So now our ranged attacks are at -2 AP. So instead of a basic attack being 4 AP, like most characters, it's going to be 2. One from fast shot and one from bonus rate of fire. So outdoorsman, yep. We're just going to pour it all in. And we want strength as well, actually. Everything else, Endurance, we're going to keep at 1. Just because it's the one endurance run. That's what we're doing. Strength. That's just going to make it a little handier to manage our stuff. And actually, we would be able to use the plasma cannon right now without any shenanigans. However, I'm a fan of shenanigans, so we're gonna keep going. And yeah, here. What's our science at? 81. Pretty good. Pretty good. Could be better. Will be better. Because we're gonna talk to Bree
It's
here.
a fine day for learning. What can I help you with? Use your Pip-Boy, the Brotherhood.
And she can get us a short course on computer use with this computer here, which will raise our science by 15 points for free, just for asking.
What can I help you with?
The other thing we want is what's causing all the mutations.
Between the nuclear and all the mutant here, take this holo.
Right. So that's the other important thing that she does. Basically, she's been autopsying super mutants, and she's found that they're all sterile. And she gave us a holotape that proves that, which will be very important a little later on. That's going to be our key to success with one of the endgame things. Now though, we're going to head over here and talk to this guy, Kyle. Pretty sure it's Kyle. One of them's Kyle, one of them's... yeah, he's Kyle. Who are you? The moniker's Kyle. The moniker. It's not really a name. No, it doesn't matter. What do you do here? Kind of stuff. Alright. So he tells us that he's got this junked set of power armor that, among other things, is missing a systolic motivator. Systolic motivator. Which is preventing it from being repaired. So we could go back up to the quartermaster on the first floor, talk to that guy, grab a systolic motivator off of him, and bring it back down here. Problem is that the quartermaster and Kyle don't get along. So if we mention that Kyle wants it for this power armor, then he won't give it to us. So we'll have to find another way. If you can't convince Michael, the quartermaster, to give you the motivator, then you can also steal one from a paladin on the first floor. But if you get caught doing that, then you'll get kicked out of the Brotherhood, and you won't be able to get back in here unless you shoot your way in. So we're going to talk to this guy. Michael, what's up? Right, we've got a second conversation. Yeah, here we go. I'm looking for a systolic motivator. I was sent up here to get one. There was a bureaucratic mix-up, and that's why you haven't received the, the clearance. He says, fine. Yep. Sweet, so we got it. That was because of our high intelligence and our high speech skill. So we managed to do that. So here it is. Here's the thingy. The MacGuffin we need. And back down to 3. And go back to Kyle. Alright, what's up? Bro. Here it is. He plugs it in, and there we go. So now all we need to do is use our repair skill, which is 8 on the keyboard, and repair it. There we go. Now, it does weigh 100 pounds. We don't have 100 pounds right here. We're going to need to drop just about everything we're carrying. As a breeze report, we definitely need to keep a hold of that. We can drop this forever, actually. And still carrying 20, so drop that. Stealth boy weighs something. That weighs 1 pound, that weighs 1 pound. Okay. Wait, which is which? That's the Ancient Brotherhood disc. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Resource. Oh, well, we just need... Oh, we've made it already. So the power armor. Alright, so the power armor, it raises our strength all the way up to 9 now. It gives you +3 strength. And awesome armor stats. So, we got another tool from somewhere. What's that? A stealth boy. I'll take it. Oh. What else? Talk to me. Can you just... Little idiot. Anyway, now we have power armor. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Now, what else? Can go meet Maxon, and he'll send us to the northwest, where he thinks the super mutants are coming from, and by the way, he's right. But that's a really dangerous journey, so I'm not game for it. Because he wants us to go scout it out, then come back, and then he'll send us back there again. Which means that we're going, 4 ways. We're making 2 return trips through the most dangerous part of the whole game. Actually, now that I think of it, wow, we haven't saved since Dr. Morbid. We are so lucky that we haven't crashed. Man, that would have sucked. Okay. Now, we're going to head down to the Boneyard. The Los Angeles Boneyard. Should be pretty safe with our bonkers outdoorsman skill, but oh, there's still something. What is it? A death claw. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we've got AP3. Cool. So we can take 3 shots each turn. The death claw! And run away. It's coming straight for us. That's not good. This is dangerous. We do not have the health to be... Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, that hurt. 21 points. Okay, you know what? We're not going to take the chance. No way. We're going to heal up. Cool. And we're going to take a Psycho. So that'll give us 90% damage reduction against its claws. How's it looking? Severely wounded. Okay, we should be okay. And 2 bad hits. Go, dog meat, kill it. I think we'll get it. Man, we are not doing a lot of damage to it though. Critically hit for 33, okay. Almost dead. Oh, you know what? We should be using... We got it, alright. And 1,000 experience. And I've just realized that we shouldn't be using plasma pistol anymore because we have our 9 strength. We can use plasma cannon, plasma caster, or the plasma rifle, whatever you want to call it. The game calls it a plasma rifle, but I mean, look at the thing. It in no way resembles a rifle. I've got 150 shots from it, plus the 10 already loaded. Yeah. And check it out, the difference between these. 15 to 35 or 30 to 65. Whew! Alright. We made it. We made it. We survived. That's a relief. That could have gone really badly. If it had got a decent critical hit on us, then it would have just one-shotted us. So we were very lucky. Let's keep heading down to the boneyard. Alright, here we are. This guy tells us to go away with our weapon, and we will. If we walk in here with a weapon out, then everyone's going to pounce on us, and it'll take forever, and it'll be dangerous, and it won't be worth it. Not even a little bit. Let's go down to this guy and talk to Chuck. Chuck the fortune teller. Because he is going to give us a tarot card reading. And we'll do it again. And we'll do it a third time. And on the third time, he'll give you the Fool. And that will give you an extra point of luck for the rest of the game. So now we have 6 luck. It all helps. Now, do we want to bother? I don't think we do. No. There is a quest line you can do to upgrade our armor further. But honestly, I don't think we're going to need it. So I think we'll just head up here. Head all the way over here. So you can go this way and talk to... This is like Deathclaw territory. It's overrun with Deathclaws. And past that is the gun runners, where you can get, you know, ammo for your plasma rifle and all of that, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. The name's Glass Joe. I'm just an explorer. Vacation ship. Tell me more about the area around the city. I'm not going to stay long. Tag along with us. Alright. So now we have more cannon fodder. I mean, another friend. And they have these cathedral robes ready to go. If you talk to Nicole here, the leader of the followers of the apocalypse here, she'll tell you all about the Children of the Cathedral, which is this spooky cult that has popped up. And that's what we're going to take down, because it's actually connected to the super mutants. We haven't really gone through the story properly in terms of oh, let's save here. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the super mutants are coming from the northwest, which is where all the FEV from the glow was taken, and that's where they're creating new super mutants. Super mutants are led by a guy called the Master. He's the one that's creating them, and he basically wants to take over the world with the super mutants. He wants to transform all of humanity into super mutants as a new race for the post-apocalypse. But that's whack, so we're not going to let him do that. And the Children of the Cathedral, this cult that he set up, is basically a front for that mission. So this is where he gets disciples to help him out and turn themselves into super mutants and, you know, recruit scientists and all of that. The first thing we're going to do is take this down. Now, just let me think. How are we going to do this to start? We're going to leave our friends outside, because I think they can screw up some conversations for you. So everyone can stay here for now. And Dogmeat, even you. Let's wait till morning. Alright. feel alright about this. We've got 39 hit points for some reason. So on one of our levels we must have only gone up by 1. So now it's odd again. So, we want to go in here and talk to this guy. He's sort of in charge of the front of the church. As in, like, this first floor, I mean. I just want to speak to the man in charge. Can you persuade the Nightkin to let me pass? Alright. Yeah. So, he's directed us to Father Morpheus, who's the leader of the Children of the Cathedral. Or at least the figurehead, you know. And we've just convinced Lasher here to get the guards to let us pass. The guards, by the way, what he called the Nightkin, are a kind of super mutant. So he gave us this key. We'll just use this, yeah. Easy. So now we can get up here and find Morpheus. How are our stats looking? 9 intelligence, 6 charisma, 101% speech. Good. Good. Alright. Let's go in here. There's something we want to grab. Just to be safe. This electronic lockpick. Okay. So, we are right about the super mutants threatening the vault. Not just because they want to conquer the wasteland, but also because vault dwellers aren't contaminated by radiation, which makes them perfect subjects for the FEV. Because the more radiation damaged you are, the worse the results are. Basically, you can end up with morons like Harry that we met back in Necropolis. But some super mutants become super smart as well, if they haven't been tainted by radiation. In fact, if you're badly tainted, then you can just become this hideous, monstrous mess of flesh and limbs and awful stuff. We'll see some of them later on as well, actually. Now let's talk to Morpheus.
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why?
I have such a deal for you. So basically, we're going to use his desire for vault dwellers to get to the master.
What could you possibly offer me?
I'm from a vault.
Go on.
No, you say this middle one here. I have some information for the master about my vault.
Fine. I will take you to the master, but if you are lying, you will know.
Okay, fine. Now just stay still here. Don't touch anything.
So what shall it be? Do you join the Unity, or do you die here?
Join.
Die!
Join.
Die!
Yeah, he calls his plan or his army the Unity because they're all going to be controlled by him. He wants to conquer and control everyone. If you can prove to me that your Unity is the best cause for humanity, then I will help you.
I don't have to prove anything to you.
Prove.
I can't know you represent the best future unless you prove it to me.
Very demanding for one in your tenuous position. But I can
Respect.
your needs.
So tell me.
The Unity will bring about the master race.
Master.
Master!
One able to survive, or even
Thrive.
in the wasteland. As long as there are differences, we will
Tear ourselves apart!
fighting each other. We need one race,
Race.
Race!
one goal,
Goal!
Goal.
one people to move forward to our destiny.
That race being the mutants, of course.
Of course.
Mutants are best equipped to deal with the world today.
Who else?
Did we
The
pick
ghouls?
the holotape back up?
Please.
Normals!
They brought nuclear death to us all.
I'm not sure that we did.
Will be the
We might have
age
left
of
it in the armory.
Mutants.
Oh, that's so dumb if I did that.
All that.
Resist!
Yes. And all those that are required
I'm
for
not sure
that
that we...
Unity.
as well. The remainder will be allowed to live out their days, but under Unity.
Control.
And protection.
But none shall breed. for they will be the last of their race.
You've got a problem with your master plan.
And what is that?
Your mutants are sterile.
Preposterous!
The FEV2 virus doesn't destroy the reproductive organs of those it mutates.
Perhaps the virus didn't sterilize people once, but it does now.
Do you have
Proof?
Yeah. So even if you don't have the it looks like we do have it. So that's a relief. Oh man, I was really worried about that for a second. But if you don't have the holotape, because it is a bit of an obscure thing to get, you can also go down this path, ask your own mutants, and yeah, they'll tell him. If you have a high enough speech skill, then you can convince him to ask them, and they'll say, yeah, we haven't had any children. So that's another way to get there. But I think you have much better odds showing him the data, because he was once a scientist.
I must
Digest this information. One moment.
I understand now. You made a clever forgery. You made this up to fool me.
Fool!
Me.
You're lying. You're denying the facts in front of you.
But it cannot be. This would mean that
All my work.
has been for
Nothing.
everything that I've tried to...
A failure!
It can't be.
Sorry, this isn't an option for you. Your race will die out after this generation. Yeah. So basically, there's no future for the super mutants. If he turns everyone into a super mutant or kills them, then they won't have any children, and eventually they'll succumb to the wasteland or age or whatever. So that'll be the end for humanity or transhumanity or whatever.
I don't think that I can
Continue.
Continue?
to have done the things I have done in the name of progress and healing. It was madness. I can see that now. Madness.
Madness?
There is no hope. Leave now. Leave while you still have.
Hope.
Alright, so here, he's set off the self-destruct sequence. We've got a few minutes. So, importantly, you don't want to head straight out here, because you'll get too close to this guy, and he'll aggro, and everyone will start attacking you. So you've actually got to take a couple of steps across, and give yourself some distance. Yeah, I've had it go very wrong, and it's a bit dumb and unfair that can happen, but there it is. But now we're just going to be let out. Nobody's going to have any issue with us, which is just the way we want it, because even though we have all of this fancy power armor, I really don't want to get shot at, because these guys have extremely powerful weapons. I don't think there's anything we want in here. We'll take them. And they can one-shot us. We need some cash. We don't need that. That's fine. Alright. Let's just head all the way out. This is his vault, actually. Underneath the cathedral that we found. Yeah, second level here. There's nothing we need there. So we'll head out. Back to the first floor. Oh, and this guy attacks us because he's dumb. Oh, we can... You know what? We can use our science skill on this computer here to get the exact location of the military base where the FEV is. Is there anything else we need? Not really. Oh, you know what we do need? We do need these robes. Because we need to talk our way past these guards. I'm an important business. You have no right to stop and question me. You may pass, but next time follow proper procedure. Listening to you, Rilla. Yeah, because we're wearing the robes, they think that we're one of the children of the cathedral. So these are the kinds of horrible things that you can turn into if the FEV transformation doesn't go well. Open this hidden wall and head upstairs. Okay, let's continue. We'll just head straight out here. Still got a fair amount of time. I wouldn't want to hang around. I definitely wouldn't want to shoot my way out of there with the time limit, because you can lose time really quickly in combat. This is the best way to do it. In fact, we've just done that whole thing without any combat at all. Alright, we've defeated the Master. I can prove it to you. Check it out. It's just called Crater now, because that's all that's left. Set off a nuclear warhead underneath his base. So we'll swap back to our armor, because we don't want to be on the world map in those robes that don't protect us at all, pretty much. We don't need this anymore. That can go. What else? We can drop one of those tools. Cool, alright. Oh, we got a level. Let's do that level. Outdoorsman, I think. Oh, and science. Put that up to 100. And the rest goes to outdoorsman. So if we have 6 luck, which influences your encounters, and we have 187% outdoorsman. So if we get a super mutant encounter, I'm going to be so disappointed. It's not guaranteed death, but man, it's close to it. Especially with this guy, it's close. I do not want that happening. So we'll head straight to the base. I think there's no other preparations we need. Got our radio. Yeah, we should be golden. Oh, we got something. What is it? Mantises. Manti. You're suddenly attacked by a swarm of mutated manti. Well, let's sort them out without enormous cannon. Zap. Yeah, these guys are, they can be threatening at the first couple of levels. You can encounter them, like up around Vault 13 and stuff, Shady Sands. But at this stage of the game, it's just a joke. Now there is that quest line in the Boneyard that we skipped to upgrade the power armor. You can also use it to upgrade the plasma cannon, which further reduces the AP cost of it by 1. So we'd be doing AP 2, so we could do 5 shots every turn. But I think it's unnecessary, and it is a dangerous quest to do for this guy, because you are fighting death claws. We're going to the military base, so I'd rather not take the chance. I think we have enough firepower as it is. Another encounter. What is it this time? Whoa! A huge battle between red scorpions and mole rats. Okay, so they're just going to be going at each other, which is just fine by me. We'll just scoot on out of here. Said we'll scoot. And we've got way too much. What's our XP looking like, actually? Check our XP. Because it might be worth killing all these guys. Yeah, maybe. Let's give it a shot. Why not? The red scorpions are more threatening. Nice. Clean them up. Cool. Go dog meat. Yes. What a lad. Oh, I guess she's getting her throwing knives out of the red scorpion. Hit that. And that. And that. It's absurd. And all these more rats now. You can see like the embers glowing. They've just been burned by plasma. And this one, 95, good. Yeah, we've got awesome accuracy. Because we put so many points into energy weapons. we don't need to worry about hitting the enemy. Nice, alright. Wow, 1500 points. Yeah, so we're pretty close to another level. That's cool. Probably unnecessary, but, you know, good to have. Another encounter. Wow, we're really... More rat scorpions. A tremendous horde of rat scorpions is coming this way. Awesome. Let's cook them. And this one. Not facing us for some reason. We'll head back a bit. I still don't want to underestimate them though. I don't want one of them to sneak through and get some ridiculous crit on us. This is Ironman. It's you think of, well, you try to think of absolutely every single thing that could go wrong, and you fear it. So you never take it for granted that you're gonna live, especially in this game where it's so easy to die. All right, we got a level. Yeah, let's pump Outdoorsman still because I'm not happy with the number of encounters we're getting. That's something ridiculous. The rest we'll keep on hand. Okay. Should be fine. So we've maxed out Outdoorsman now. There's nothing more we could do to make ourselves more safe. We just gotta go for it. If we can make it to the base, then we're fine. As long as I don't screw anything up. Right around here, yep. We've got a really high chance. Here we go. Okay, so this is what I was afraid of. Oh boy. Get up here. So the reason I'm afraid of this is because each of these super mutants, the Nightkin, the one in black, for sure, has like a plasma cannon or a rocket launcher or something like that. And these green guys have a really good chance of doing that. Sometimes they just have fists. Oh, but we've got problems now. Right now we've got problems. These aren't a big deal. They're just melee monsters. But okay, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna take Psycho. Get our resistance up. I'm gonna take 2 shots at this guy and should kill him. 29 and okay, he's gone. Don't shoot. Where to shoot these guys? Okay, they're all moving in. It looks like they've all got fists. That's great news. That is so good news. Because it's possible that they'd all have miniguns and stuff. Psycho was hit badly, so let's... Oh, no. And we'll move off a bit. Get some distance. Rude. Ooh, kick him. Oh, nice. Alright. We'll hit this guy who's still up. Because that guy will burn some action points. I think it's 3 to get up from prone. So he'll be less threatening than this guy. And we'll move off a bit more. Hopefully the gang should be able to finish. Ooh, Tycho got killed. Yeah, if you run into super mutants, then you can't expect your friends to survive, honestly. They are so dangerous. There we go. Alright, poor Tycho. He's gone. Rip in peace. If we want anything from him, we'll take the stim packs, obviously. They don't weigh anything, so there's no reason not to. Take some plasma. Oh, we'll take the explosives. Just in case. Alright, and we'll reload. Here we should be okay. What did this guy have? Yeah, he had a minigun. Really dangerous. Really dangerous. And we've become addicted to Psycho, but that's okay. We have enough Psycho to keep us going. Alright, the military base. Here we are. Final area. Can't rest here. Let's just wait till daybreak. Oh. Yeah, it's nighttime. Alright. Right. Now. Get everyone that's survived so far to wait here. Because again, we're going to try to talk our way through this. We'll put that away. Grab that and use the radio. Got the radio. Alright. We are under attack by a large group of armed humans. Request immediate assistance over. Gamma sector. That's the one that seems to work most often. Understood. Okay. Did we get it? We did. They're moving off. So they'll just leave this guy here guarding the door. Oh boy. Okay, we're close. We're close. Glass Joe might just make it. 1 endurance. Oh man. We'll just make sure they're well clear. Because they can still stop you and ask what you're doing. Hassle you. Here we'll... Okay. I'm a special mutant on a mission for your master. Let me pass to face the consequences. Oh, no. I'm with the cathedral. Let me by. If you lie, me kill you. Okay. So the thing is that we don't have the code to this door. We can't open it. This guy has the code. Written on a holotape. The other thing we could do is to pick the lock. What's our lock pick like? Pretty bad. It's pretty bad, guys. We'll bump that up as far as it'll go. Put our armor on. And we'll grab... What? Here's what we'll do. We're just going to shoot him. If we can kill him inside of 2 rounds, then the base alarms won't go off and we'll have an easy enough time getting through the base. But if we can't, well... 23, okay. 23 again, okay. I think he has 50 or 60 health. Okay, we got him. Good. And his friends won't know about... Yep, they're well gone. Okay, good. Good. We'll take that. And we'll have a look at it. Oops. Yep. Although this tape is damaged beyond use, there is some writing scratched on the plastic. Code 010597. Okay. Reload that. We'll take a Psycho. And a Mentat. Just to keep our intelligence up. Because Psycho does increase your agility and your damage resistance, but it drops your intelligence by 3. And that can affect your skills. Like, we need sciences. We really want science at 100%. Yeah. Okay, so now we have door code. We should walk in, and there shouldn't be any guards standing in our way. Let's see. Come on. Okay, it's unlocked. Okay, good. I just entered combat mode there, just in case they were there. And then we can get the first hit. But that's fine. Let's put that away. In fact, let's put our robes back on. Through here, we want to talk to this computer. Use our science. Display list of programs. Basically, this computer is controlling some robo-brains around the base. So we'll terminate pest control. Modify pest control to no pests. Okay. Parameter changed. Good. Because these guys will attack you otherwise. Oh, these orange ones. You can walk straight through them, but they will damage you. And I don't want to take damage. I don't. So we can use our tool to try to disable. Oh. Nothing interesting. Okay, well, we've got to use the repair skill. 2 damage to repair. Huh. Maybe we stuffed it up. Well, anyway. Just gotta take what we can get. We'll take some damage, but not enough to kill us outright. Luckily, not enough to actually kill us. So let's go through here. We'll go straight to the 3rd level. 2nd level is all barracks for the super mutants. And we're gonna face enough super mutants anyway. We don't need to worry about killing them all. Alright. Let's keep moving. Now there are traps like all over this place. So we've got to make sure that if we do take damage from one of them, then we heal up straight away. This guy will ignore us, I think. Yeah, sweet. And we didn't run into any traps. Now this guy will stop us, but as long as we stay in character as a cultist, he should let us through. Don't say that. Don't say that. I've come so close on other runs to almost clicking that, just because I was like clicking to move. Man, that would be such a bad idea. Because we do not have we don't have any armor. So he could tear us apart. What is this place? Prisoner cell block. Good stuff, huh? Okay, thanks. You need to leave. Yeah, he tells us we need to leave, but he'll actually let us go right by him. So let's go through here, down to the 4th level. We are close, guys. This is the last stage. So we just need to go through here. There's some super mutants down there. To the VAT control room. So we may have destroyed the master, but his super mutant program is still running. These are the VATs of FEV that are transforming people into super mutants. And this is the control computer. So we'll use our science skill one last time. Managed to get an interface screen. We'll use it now. Now, display security codes. Attempt to hack through the firewall to get more data. Display a security code encryption table. So really the science skill, apart from the crop rotation thing back at Shady Sands, every other science check is using computers. So it really should just be called like the computer's skill rather than the science skill. At least in this game. I'm sure in the other games you get different options, but in this one it's really just the computer's skill. Anyway, we'll try this. Now you can just guess, and I happen to know just because I've done it so many times, which one is the best one, but each of these options will self-destruct the base in a different way. So it might turn the alarms on and give you like a minute to get out of there, which is not a lot of time, probably not enough time. So it's basically, do you set the alarms off, yes or no, which means that there will be people in your way to stop you from leaving, and how much time will you have to escape. We'll try to use our skill. There we go. So you can see it here. I didn't really need to explain that to you. Anyway, so the best one is silent self-destruct in 3 minutes. That way nobody will know anything's going on, and we have plenty of time to get out of here. So we'll do that. Okay. Now let's get the hell out of here. I think from here we should be okay. We should be Gucci. Unless we get like... Dude, if we get like a critical hit from one of the orange force fields, that's the only thing I can think of from here. And what a steal that would be. What a travesty. Okay, traps here. So let's just minimize. Okay, good. We just took the most direct path possible. 14 points, yep. Heal up. I'm not taking any chances, not now. No way. Back to the first floor. Okay, let's go. This is it. 19 points, yeah. We take some savage damage from those things. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do it. I think we've made it, boys. Alright, we're outside. The patrol still isn't back. Let's just get out of here. We've done it. Alright, let's get the gang together. What's left of the gang? Kacha, you can come. And Dobby. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We've done it. We've done it. Here's our ending.
The death of the Master was the first major step towards ending his mad dream of conquest and enforced peace. But it is the destruction of the vats that neutralizes the mutant threat. Without the ability to create more mutants and enforce their harsh brand of justice, the mutant armies flee to the east, beyond the No Man's Land. The mutant attack on Necropolis spares none of its ghoulish inhabitants. After the mutant armies advance, they leave a truly dead city behind them. In Shady Sands, Tandy helps her father Aradesh bring a new community and new life out of the broken remains of the world. They are responsible for the new California Republic, whose ideals spread across the land. Killian Darkwater takes firm control of Junktown, drives out the last of Gizmo's kind, and then enforces his own brand of frontier justice. Life is fair and safe under his law. The Brotherhood of Steel helps the other human outposts drive the mutant armies away with minimal loss of life on both sides of the conflict. The advanced technology of the Brotherhood is slowly reintroduced into New California, with little disruption or chaos. The Brotherhood wisely remains out of the power structure and becomes a major research and development house. The Desert Raiders eventually regroup and manage to terrorize small communities in the years following your adventures. Your involvement with the various places and people of the wasteland is well documented by future historians. Only a single question remained unanswered. What happened to you?
Alright. Can we...
You've done it. That's wonderful, amazing. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, what you've endured. There's no way the people of the Vault can ever thank you enough for what you've done. You've saved all our lives. Who knows, maybe even saved the human race. That makes the rest of this even harder. Everyone will want to talk to you. Every youngster will look up to you and want to emulate you. And then what? They'll want to leave. What happens to the Vault if we lose the best of a generation? What if we are the only safe place in the world? You just gave us back all these lives. I can't take the chance of losing them. I've made a lot of tough decisions since I took this position, but none of them harder than this one. You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
Here, I'm just gonna turn the music off, because there'll be a song that'll play that's notorious for taking videos down. Alright. End the game. We've done it. We did it! Yes! Ah, Ironman is hard enough, but man, with one endurance, I was on edge like the whole time because it only takes one bad critical to get roasted. But we made it. We did it. There he goes. It's a sad ending, but not for us because we made it. That's 2 in a row now. Once again. Yeah, one endurance. That was really uh it was nerve-wracking. It was. Pretty much the whole time I was scared that something was gonna just punk me. But we made it. Yeah, awesome. So the 10 agility was pretty good. It helped us with some of the random encounters that we got. Just getting away. As did the bonus move. And that was partly insurance, just in case um I stuffed up a speech check or something with the super mutants or something at the two end stages. So I could, you know, have a chance of surviving against them. Um, the same thing with the plasma cannon. Like we didn't end up needing it, but oh no, well we kind of did because we did have that one super mutant patrol, eh? Hmm. And that could have, I mean, that could have been it right there. If they all had miniguns or one of them had like a rocket launcher or something, that would have been it. Game over. But we got really lucky with that patrol that we shouldn't have run into anyway. I mean, come on, 6 luck, 200% or like 180 something percent outdoorsman skill. Nonsense, absolute nonsense. But we made it through anyway. Awesome. What else is there to say? We made it through with Glass Joe with a 1 in endurance. I think he had like 43 hit points altogether or something like that. I think the maximum you can start with. Actually, let's see. What's the maximum hit points you can start with? I think it's 40. Let's check. We'll just dump that and that. It's strength and endurance that determine your starting health. 45. So you can be a level 1 character that starts the game with more health than we ended it with, and we were at like level 11 or something, I think. That's nuts. And we made it through all the way, the entire game, with 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 rock bottom, absolute minimum health. That's cool. I'm proud of that one. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it from me. Yeah. I'll probably go for one stream a week. That seems like a good sort of pace. Hmm. Yeah, and that gives me time to like test things and all of that, so that we don't get punked at the end. Yeah, it's really just the cathedral and and the base, military base right at the end. There are so many moving parts to those things. It's so easy to screw something up. Um, so that's where I do most of my testing now. But man, if you can pull it off, then you can do it combat free, just like that. But it doesn't take much for it to go south. So I'm really pleased that worked out. Yeah, awesome. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll see you next stream, I guess. Maybe. Um, yeah, great. We got another one in the bag. So Glass Joe joins the Hall of Fame along with, what else do we have? Doctor Yes, Albert Cole, and Mike the Mechanic died, didn't he? Right at the end, he was the one that got screwed over by the Brotherhood. Hmm. So who was it? There was one more. Definitely wasn't Grug. That's for sure. No way. Heavy Henry. Who was it? I'm gonna go check. Who was it that made it? Oh, it was Scava Steve. That's right. The guy that we did no trading with. Yeah. Yeah. So that's 4. We've got 4 so far. Hmm. I've got some more interesting builds in the pipeline. They're gonna be fun. Yeah, I've really liked having this microphone. This has been really good, much more comfortable, and probably a lot better sound quality as well. Yeah. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. That's enough from me. Um, awesome. Really happy. Great. See you later.